A single handful of almonds every day. Here's what starts happening to your body within just a few weeks. It sounds almost too small to matter, but this quiet little habit works on your body in ways most people never notice. We're talking about plain, raw, or lightly roasted almonds, about the amount that fits in your cupped palm. If your afternoons often feel heavy, or your snacks leave you hungrier than before, this is exactly the kind of change worth paying attention to. By the end, you'll know what a daily handful of almonds really does inside you, from your heart to your skin to your energy, and the one common mistake that quietly cancels most of the benefit. The first shift starts within about 20 minutes of eating them, and it begins somewhere you might not expect. It's not your stomach, it's your blood sugar. Almonds are one of the rare snacks that give you steady energy without the sharp spike and crash that cookies, chips, or sweet drinks tend to cause. That alone can change how the rest of your day feels. But the deeper changes, the ones you actually feel in your body, start showing up a little further in. Because almonds aren't just a snack, they're a small package of healthy fats, plant protein, fiber, vitamin E, and magnesium all working together. And when you give your body that same simple combination every single day, it starts to respond. Some of what happens is quick, like the steadier energy. Some of it is slower and quieter, unfolding over weeks. Let's walk through it, from the very first handful onward. In those first few days, the most common thing people notice is simply feeling fuller between meals. That mix of fat, protein, and fiber slows digestion just enough to keep hunger from sneaking up on you an hour after you eat. For a lot of people, that's the first real difference. The 4 o'clock cookie craving quietly loses its grip. You're not fighting it with willpower, you're just less hungry. Within about a week, your gut often starts to settle into a friendlier rhythm. The fiber in almonds acts like gentle food for the good bacteria living in your digestive tract. Those helpful bacteria do more than most of us realize. They influence digestion, mood, and even how your body handles inflammation. Feeding them well every day is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. You may also notice things moving a little more comfortably. Nothing dramatic, just a body that feels less bloated and a bit lighter after meals. Now here's where it gets more interesting. And it's the part most people never hear about. Almonds seem to work on your heart in a slow, steady, behind-the-scenes way. Research generally links a daily handful of nuts, including almonds, with healthier cholesterol patterns over time. The healthy fats inside them, the same kind found in olive oil, appear to help support the good cholesterol while gently nudging the less helpful kind in a better direction. You won't feel this happening, but if you kept up the habit for a few months, this quiet work is one of the biggest reasons doctors and dietitians keep recommending nuts as part of a heart-friendly way of eating. Then there's magnesium, a mineral a surprising number of older adults simply don't get enough of. A handful of almonds delivers a meaningful amount of it in one small serving. Magnesium is involved in muscle relaxation, steady heartbeats, calm nerves, and even how well you sleep. Many people who add a small handful of almonds in the late afternoon or evening say their sleep starts to feel a touch deeper. If your evenings feel restless or your legs feel twitchy at night, you're not alone. And this simple mineral is one small piece worth knowing about. Around the 2-week mark, something else often shows up: your skin. Almonds are one of the richest everyday sources of vitamin E, a nutrient your skin genuinely loves. Vitamin E helps protect skin cells from everyday wear and tear. Sunlight, pollution, dry indoor air, all the little things that slowly age the way we look. People often describe it as their skin looking a little less tired. Not a miracle, not overnight, just a quiet freshness that adds up. Now let's talk about the brain, because this is the part that surprises most people. The same healthy fats and vitamin E that help your heart also seem to support your brain as it ages. Nutrition research keeps pointing in the same direction. Diets rich in nuts are linked with sharper thinking later in life. It's not that almonds make you smarter. It's that they gently support the environment your brain works in every day. Better blood flow, less oxidative stress, steadier energy. For anyone in their 60s, 70s, or 80s, That kind of quiet daily support matters more than any single trendy food. Here's a gentle reframe that helps a lot of people. Almonds aren't really doing one big thing. They're doing many small good things at once, every day in the background. That's exactly why the habit works. It's small, it's simple, and it's consistent. Speaking of consistent, which of these changes would you most like to notice first? Steadier energy, better sleep, calmer digestion, or that quiet lift for your heart and skin? It's worth thinking about because that's usually the one you'll feel soonest. Now, before we finish, there's one honest caution, and this is the mistake that quietly cancels most of the benefit for a lot of people. More is not better. A handful really means a small handful, roughly what fits in your cupped palm, about 20 to 23 almonds. Almonds are wonderful, but they're also calorie-dense. Eating half a bag while watching television is a very different story than a mindful daily handful. The second small mistake is choosing heavily salted, sugar-coated, or candy-style almonds. Those extras undo a lot of the good the almond itself is trying to do. Plain, raw, or dry roasted with little or no salt, that's the version your body actually thanks you for. And if you have trouble chewing them, a spoonful of natural almond butter on toast or fruit is a lovely, gentler alternative. Let's pull it all together. A daily handful of almonds tends to keep your energy steadier, your hunger calmer, and your digestion happier, often within the first week or two. Over the following weeks and months, that same small habit quietly supports your heart, your skin, your sleep, and even the way your brain ages. The magic isn't in the almond itself. It's in the daily, boring, beautiful consistency of a tiny good choice. So here's the reflective question worth sitting with. What's one small snack you already reach for that a handful of almonds could gently replace starting tomorrow? If this was helpful, the next natural step is our video on what happens to your body when you eat walnuts every day. It pairs beautifully with what you just learned here. And if you enjoy simple, natural wellness, explained kindly and clearly, consider subscribing and turning on the bell. We share new videos like this one every week, made for people who want to take care of themselves, the gentle, everyday way. Because in the end, good health rarely comes from doing one big dramatic thing. It comes from the small, kind choices you quietly make on ordinary days. Remember, this is for general information only and isn't medical advice. Always check with your doctor about your own health.